Hi, I'm Cindy from Cindy's Cosmic Connections, and today I'm going to pull one card of the day. And I've already shuffled. So the top card on the deck is the Star card. This is awesome. The Star card is, to me, one of the best cards in the deck. It's a happy card, it's a positive card. What it's saying to me is that you have come out on the other side. You have gone through your tower moment, and now the light is shining on you. The light is at the end of the tunnel, finally. You have one foot on the ground and one foot in the water, which that is your consciousness and subconsciousness and emotions. You are figuring out your life, but the light is now at the end of the tunnel and you're seeing hope. Where before there was chaos. So, for everyone out there, shine your light brightly, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you. Hi, I'm Cindy, and I'm back from Cindy's Cosmic Connections. I just wanted to talk today about something that changed my life. This is very important on my spiritual journey. I want to talk about my near-death experience. This is something that was pivotal for me. It changed my life. It changes everyone's life. If you have something like this happen, it will change you, I guarantee it. Anyone that's had this happen, please let me know, because I am very interested in it. I've been studying it now for 40 years. 25 was the year I had it happen. So what happened was I was in Texas. I was 25 years old with a friend at a lake. And we spent the day there. It was in the middle of summer. I hadn't used my spiritual gifts at all in a few years. I get premonitions, so I hadn't had anything like that happen in a couple of years. So my awareness of them giving me downloads, I guess is the word, is kind of on the back burner at the time. But we were leaving the lake where she and I were, and like I said, it was hot. It was actually 115 out, and if you know Texas, that's pretty hot and humid. So we were leaving the lake, and I had this little feeling. I thought, I kind of pushed it aside, even though I've had that happen to me before. I didn't realize this was a warning from my guides, from the universe, but I still had that feeling as we were driving off, and I should have sat a minute and thought about it, but I didn't. Because I'm, having fun at the lake, and I had been pushing my intuitiveness aside for a while to fit in. That is a whole different story. Okay, so we took off. We were going down a road. Now, in Texas, they have roads that have 10 foot drops, 10 foot, on the side of each road, on the left and right. And we were driving down one of those roads, and there's a 10-foot drop with no barrier. So if you go off the road, you're off the road. And she had semi-bald tires, which she was just going to get replaced, but she hadn't done it yet. And the 115-degree heat, which anyone that knows tires knows, that can be like black ice if you are on it with bald tires. So we're going down the highway on a 115-degree day with bald tires, and she lost control. It started fishtailing. I remember looking at her, and she had a petrified look on her face, but I felt perfectly calm. And that part really blew my mind. Yeah, it did. We started fishtailing, and it started slowing down. Now, anyone that's had, an accident near death might be able to relate to this. But so off the road we went. We soared off the road because she lost control. And when we did, we actually went by a telephone pole. And I remember I was about 2 inches away from me, and we were flying by it in slow motion. And I remember thinking, wow, that's close. But we went by and we missed it by 2 inches, still flying, and it was slow motion. And then we hit the ground. As soon as we hit the ground, it was like everything sped up again. And we started rolling. And I had no fear. I remember hitting the roof, hitting the seat, hitting the roof, and we rolled 6 times. And the whole time was in slow motion, and the whole time I had no fear. And I wanted to share that because if there's anyone out there that had similar experience, I'd like to hear about it. Because to me, I talked about that for years. Like, why didn't I have fear? Well, I know now why. They look out for you and they protect you, and your spirit protects you from feeling pain. But so we rolled 6 times, and I went through the windshield on the 6th time. I don't remember the last roll for that reason, but I was instantaneously above the wreck. Now, I didn't know that was me, and I was up high enough where I saw people running down the hill. And I remember thinking, oh, they look like ants. They're coming down the hill, and I really, honestly didn't understand what was happening. So I'm like, oh, there's a body. I saw a body laying on its face. It was me. Laying there on the ground, face down. I had gone through the windshield, so I was laying there unconscious and or dead, I guess is the word. And I thought, oh, look at that body, and instantly I was above that body. It was me, and I knew it was me at that point. And I thought, oh, what a bummer. I really did not have fear. I was not surprised. That to me is interesting. And then I thought, okay, that's me. As soon as I thought it was me, I was back up. I was above the wreck. I felt a presence this time on my right, which I know now was a guide. I didn't see him, but I heard it was a male voice. And he said, Cindy, you need to go back. And I thought, no, I really, really don't want to go back. But when I thought that, I could see everywhere around me. It's like you have a 360 view. You don't realize it at the time till later you think about it, but I saw, now we're talking 115-degree day with no clouds, and I saw clouds in the sky, and they were parting, and there was a light, which I took to be the sun, coming out, shining on me. But my first thought was, I want to go to that. And as soon as I thought that, he telepathically, that's how you talk over it when you're out of your body. You don't use words. You telepathically talk to each other. He said, you need to go back. And I did. I don't remember anything after that till I was above an ambulance, following it for a very short time. I could see inside of it, and I knew it was me. And then I blanked out again, and when I woke up, it was 2 weeks later. I was in a coma for 2 weeks. So that part, I didn't wake up. I was really out of it when I woke up. I didn't recall at the time the near death, but it took a few days of memory to come back. But the paramedics came in and they confirmed that I died. They came in and said, you were probably dead close to 3 minutes. So they weren't 100% sure. And they said, they figured 3 minutes because over 3 minutes, you start to become brain dead. And so they revived me. They did, resuscitation. And so I did have that confirmation that I did pass away. And I know I did because I love my body. But where I'm going with this is that it changed my life. And I'm sharing that today because there was a lot more before that. I had a lot of spiritual experiences, but Up until that point of age 25, I was running away from my gifts. And now I'm back to, I mean, years later, but it took a long time for me to feel comfortable to do this. So I want to be here for everyone. Please leave a comment below if you have anything to share about near death. I would love to hear about it. And you have a great day. Thank you. Yeah.